Today, I'm back with another Mega Movie Number episode for you all. This is where I break down some of the top selling disc formats of the physical media world, of course. Normally, I do this for 4K Ultra HD discs, but I'm not seeing that on Media Play News' report right now. So, what I will do instead is actually cover the top selling Blu ray discs, but I will let you all know the Blu ray discs and 4K discs are usually pretty similar. If they are released on the same format, usually the titles lined up fairly nicely. So let's get right into the top 20 selling Blu-ray discs of this week. Let's get into this. All right, first up, we got Shazam! Fury of the Gods from Warner. I picked up my 4K steelbook on this one. You all know me. I love this movie. It's still my second favorite film of the year, right behind Guardians 3. I just think it's a fun family superhero movie. If you love Shazam 1, you're going to love the sequel. Just can't promote it enough there. I think it's so awesome. All right, next up, number 2, another superhero title. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania from Disney and Marvel. That's to be expected. But yeah, I enjoyed that movie overall. You know, it has its moments. It's not perfect, kind of mid-tier Marvel, but I love the way the 4K steelbook looks. So glad to see that still selling well. Number 3, we got Creed 3, coincidentally from Warner and MGM. You know, I'm a big Creed Rocky franchise fan, so love to see Creed 3 selling, even though that's not my favorite out of the franchise. It still has its moments and has some good character development. All right, next up, we got number 4, Crank from Lionsgate. Beautiful steelbook from Lionsgate. It's one of my favorite steelbooks of the year, if not number 1. It's just so colorful and gorgeous, and at a reasonable price. Imagine that. So I really recommend this one. Yeah, it's just fantastic. All right, next up we got number 5, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Totally said that wrong, but from its Shout Factory, yes. Yeah, Scream horror title, I guess, of sorts. Never seen this one. Guessing it deals with werewolves. Don't know if I'll ever pick it up. It'd be a total blind buy for me, but glad to see it selling. Number 6, we got Blade Runner: The Final Cut from Warner. Not sure why that's selling so well. Maybe at a good discount price. That is definitely the case for number 7. We have Inception from Warner. It was like at $10. I tried to pick it up. It was in the cart, but before I could actually check out, it was all sold out. So I really need that one in the collection, of course, to talk some more Nolan movies. But yeah, hopefully it comes back at that great price. Another one that was on a good deal was Watchmen at number 8 from Warner. A ton of Warner movies on sale here. And I really like this movie overall. You're getting Zack Snyder style of movie, but really enjoyable if you're a comic book fan. Very dark and gritty. But I bought this one for over like 20 something bucks, and then I think it got down to what, around that $15 or $10 range. Yeah, definitely a great deal if you got on that one. Number 9, we had 2001: A Space Odyssey from Warner. This was on that $10 deal as well. Yeah, if you love science fiction, you love film history, Stanley Kubrick title, definitely an essential one to check out. I didn't love the movie myself, but I was happy I watched it one time. At number 10, we got Operation Fortune from Lionsgate, the Guy Ritchie film, spy thriller action comedy, Aubrey Plaza. I really like this movie. I can highly recommend. Number 11, we got The Running Man from Paramount, right? That re-release one. They have the slipcover. I really like this movie. I thought it was awesome. I enjoyed it myself, and yeah, happy to have it. An Arnold movie from the 90s. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? Number 12, another Warner title. We got The Wizard of Oz. Happy to see that selling, all-time classic. Kind of changed the film making industry in a way. So, yeah. Don't even have that one in the collection yet, but I think that comes out in the Warner Brothers 100-year anniversary 25 4K movie set. So I will definitely get it at some point. Next up, number 13, we got Heat from 20th Century. Always at a good deal. They're just trying to get rid of that one at this point. 14, we got The Blues Brothers from Universal. Awesome musical comedy. Great car chase, crashing sequences. Really can highly recommend that one with Dan Aykroyd. 15, we got Saving Private Ryan from Paramount. That was at another good deal. Steven Spielberg title. Amazing opening scene. Yeah, just awesome movie. 16, The Italian Job 2003. I got the 4K remake of this one. I love this movie. It's action packed. The canal racing, heist in Venice is great at the beginning. And then, of course, you got the Mini Coopers and the helicopter chase at the end. Just an awesome, fun action heist movie. 17, we got Dread from Lionsgate. I still need to add this one. Very cool looking steelbook. 18, we got Top Gun Maverick still here from Paramount, but it's getting down on the list and may be gone before we know it. 19, we have Apollo 13 on Universal. Great price, once again, around that $10 range. I still need to add it into the collection. Just a stunning movie with Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, and more. And then number 20, we got Black Panther Wakanda Forever from Disney and Marvel, holding on just a little bit there. But yeah, definitely an interesting top 20. A lot of new titles there. Of course, some of the usual suspects, but great to see some of these movies selling. I definitely enjoyed a lot of the new pickups myself. Just really great presentations. All right, next up, we look at the home video charts and break down the percentages of what disc formats are selling the most and compare the fluctuations of the past week. And I find these numbers fascinating. That's why I'm always comparing them week to week. We still have Ultra HD, the 4K disc, selling at a really high percentage here. This is at 11.3%, which is really good. Now, it did have a few percent drop from last week because last week was really high at the 14.1%. But still, this is really high compared to just a few months ago where it was hovering around the 6%, 4%, 8% range. Now, this might just be a summer trend where in the summer, more of these premium formats are selling. That's a possibility. I'm going to keep my eye on that trend right there. But still, it's always great to see the premium format selling more. Maybe people are just getting invested more in the premium formats. They're willing to buy some of their favorite movies in the best quality. These are all theories that I'm still looking into. Blu-rays at 27.2%, so only really a 1% drop there, which isn't really a big difference at all. So Blu-rays are staying pretty consistent. And then you have the DVDs at 61.5%, so it's gone up a few more percent from last week. We all know DVD is still king. It's the convenient option. Some people don't really care about the quality. They just want to go the cheapest option just to have it, just to play it in case they may not have Wi-Fi or a strong enough internet connection for consistent streaming. Wherever their location might be. So still makes sense to see DVDs doing so well, but still, I'm really impressed with the 4Ks keeping a higher percentage, and that's what I'm going to be looking into going forward here. But you all let me know in the comments below. First of all, what did you think of the top 20 selling Blu-ray discs? Did you pick any of them up? What were some of your favorites? What would you recommend out to the community? And also, what do you think of this market share breakdown of these different disc format percentages? Do any of these shock or surprise you, or do you think it's staying status quo, just remaining pretty much the same? To me, I think there's enough difference to have a little bit of surprise value there, at least for me. And if you love collecting physical media just like me, make sure you subscribe right now. That way I can keep you entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
It's all about
family! And if you enjoy these physical media topics, check out another one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.